Hi, I'm Bridge. This is the Bridge Show, and today the topic again is the BP oil spill. Now, not to be redundant, and I think everybody can pretty much admit that this is a major national crisis. It's heartbreaking, troubling, disturbing on many levels. It's a major national catastrophe. It's a horrible situation. But there's one small thing about it that is troubling to me, and that is the term spill when it comes to discussing it. Now, as it occurs to me, a spill, I imagine, just on the simplest level, imagine spilling some water in your bathroom, right? Clean it up, what have you. Or imagine your sink being stopped up, overflowing for going on 2.5 months. The problems, the damage, the issues are just exponentially worse. So, just the term spill, it bothers me on a small level. So I thought, man, what word would be better than spill? And I really couldn't come up with a word. And then it instantly kind of took me back to experience I had when I was about 19, and I had a Jeep. I drove a Jeep and I was pumping gas in it, but I pulled in a gas station and about to pump gas, I take off the gas cap and I about ran it bone dry. So all kinds of air coming out of the gas, right? Coming out of the gas hole. So as I'm about to pump the gas, here comes this elderly gentleman, straight brim cap, got glasses on, just a workman, he's got a pickup truck over here, he's got the overalls on, I don't know, he looks like 65-year-old, 70-year-old black guy, just hard-working guy. So he's walking over to me, he acknowledges the sound coming out of my Jeep, I'm like, oh shit, I'm imagining this guy, I know the situation, I think he's gonna come over, tell me about, young fella, you shouldn't have your gas tank run so bone dry, you might damage your vehicle, or, you're not treating this vehicle right, being a young fella and all, so I'm prepared myself for all this, and shit, here he comes, So he's walking, approaching me, and he leans in real close, to me, he says, that's how I had that pussy sound last night. I just about died laughing. I thought it was great. I thought it was amazingly funny, and it taught me a lesson not to prejudge the situation, not to be down on dude coming over to comment on my situation, because it was super lighthearted and hilarious, But it got me to thinking as well that in this situation, there is no word for it. What he was talking about is air being expelled from the vagina due to intercourse, right? So some of you may be thinking, oh, there's definitely a word for that, and that's a queef. But no, a queef is a pussy fart, and that's not through the situation of intercourse, it's outside pressure. So it got me thinking about the BP oil spill again. Now, we have pressurized oil spewing out, and we have water pressure down there so immense that it would crush a human being. That's why we can't go down there. That's why there's robots going down at that level. So, in the instance of air being expelled from the vagina due to intercourse and this BP oil situation, I think the perfect word I came up with is bwowph. Now, it's spelled B-W-O-W-P-H, and the true pronunciation is bwowph. You see, it's a word that sounds like the situation that it is. So, from now on, I'm going to be calling it the BP oil bwowph. Now we have a word to describe it. Tell me, what do you think about it? I think it's a good word. Okay.